Hang on.
Oh, here we are. It is evening time. There's been some huge games here today on the Australian Lacrosse Network. None better than these two we're about to bring you. And I'm joined by the man who's been sitting well away from me today. It's good to have him back next to me, Mr. Peter Greenhouse. Welcome to, well, the last two games of today.
Yeah, mate, this has been fantastic. Just like last year, it was so exciting. We've been treated to some fantastic lacrosse today.
There's been a couple of one-goal games across the board. There's been a couple of really high-scoring games. I think we had an MLS record in one of the men's games. It was 25-17. I don't think we've had that many goals scored in a game yet. I know we've only been going 1 year, but I reckon that's a record at the moment for a goal scored in a game.
Yeah, and I did one as well that was around about the same mark, Tony. So it's funny the differences between. I think the women's games haven't been as high scoring as the men's, and it's just an interesting thing to observe.
It is. There's been a lot of transition ball, which we love because it's high-paced, fast lacrosse, which is what this Sixers game offers us. These two teams, well, they're sitting 1-0 and 0-1. So at the end of the night, they're either going to be sitting 1-1 and 1-1, or 2-0 and 0-2. And the Sydney Seahawks, well, they played off in a final last year and went down to the Adelaide Redbellies. They played them earlier in the day and went down 11-10. Really good contest for the first game that I called today. But you had the Salties, the other side there, and they just did a bit of a job. I think it was 16-9.
Yeah, it was a very convincing win by the Salties, and the biggest thing I took from it was they did it without Bonnie Yu. Bonnie Yu got a red card for a dangerous propulsion in the first 4 minutes of the game, and so they did that without the number one draft pick of the tournament, Bonnie Yu.
Yeah, and but what we did and have seen over this last little bit is that the penalty box and giving away penalties, and you're going to give them away in this game, that they're going to be pivotal in where these contests head out. We've seen games turn around quite quickly with penalties, but this is all about these two teams. And at the end of the night, are we going to have two teams on 1-1?
I think, and I haven't seen the Seahawks. No, I haven't seen the Seahawks
No,
play.
and I haven't seen the Salties. So,
well, the Salties had a really good defensive unit. They were really tight, stingy, I called them, and they just seemed to have a lot of good communication. And Carly Evans in the cage was a late call in as Addie Cunningham had to pull out due to illness or some other reason. But Carly has been, if you're looking for a goalie to replace an Aussie standard goalie,
you put
Carly
in an
Evans
Aussie
has been
goalie,
there.
don't you? I mean, they both travelled over to the last World Championships, and they were the Australian two goalkeepers. So it's not a bad replacement. You're swapping an Australian goalie for an Australian goalie. And we're blessed, aren't we? Because you go down the other end, and young Jordan Watts just coming back from Canada with a silver medal and doing that for the Aussies over there in the cage. So there is a plethora of Australian representatives in both of these sides at the moment.
It is time to get our women's clash underway for this evening. So if there is anyone hiding from the rain inside, it's time to head out. It has miraculously stopped raining in time for this clash. I would like to thank our officials for this match: Rachel Brick, Natalie Owens, Amy Basil, and Carolyn McLucky. A round of applause for our officials. Okay, it's time to meet our players. Make some noise for the Sydney Seahawks. Welcoming Emma Brown. Abby Burgess-Bryce. Holly Dinney. Danielle Hadwin. Isabel Jackson. Lily Maros. Ashlyn May. Jess Morrison. Olivia Parker. Few of you know that name. Corey Rainey. Taylor Boise. Jordan Watts. And Marley Wood. And your coaches, Karen Mortimer and Sarah Forbes. Put your hands together for the Sydney Seahawks. And let's make some noise for their opponents, the Brisbane Salties. Nikki Carson. Carly Evans. Chanel Reardon-Agar. Emma Green. Kate Hooper. Lauren Hunter. Leah Litchfield. Shannon Mitchell. Ebony Norman. Holly Plummer. Natasha Rooney. Lauren Tove. And Bonnie Yu. And your coaches, Gavin Levy and Michelle Davies. Welcome the Brisbane Salties. And ladies and gentlemen, if you could please be upstanding, if you're able, for the national anthem.
And always stirring Peter Greenhouse. You never get not used to that, mate, as the two teams have been introduced to the field for this contest. So where's your tip tonight, mate? Who are you going for?
I really like the way the Salties played. I'm going for the Salties, probably by about 5 goals.
Okay, well, I'm going the opposite way. I think the game that was played earlier will be there, and I reckon we're going golden goal, and it's going straight to the Seahawks for golden goal. So that will be a great start to these two games. We have another big game coming up after this. It is the men's. It is the Adelaide Redbellies up against the Perth Manta Rays. So stay tuned for that. But right now, ball is in the centre. Lauren Hunter up against Olivia Parker. And people say centre draws don't matter. Well, if you win 4 of them and score 4 of them, you're 4 goals up in a game, Pete. So
very good point. Very good point.
Ball is to be started. Didn't go above the shoulder, and that one will be redone. So back we go into the centre. 1 against 1-1. You know how I like synergies, Pete.
You love them, Tony.
Nothing. So, and 1-1 is going to win one tonight.
Sounds like a bad joke.
It is a bad joke, and ball comes out. The ball to be won here. And I think it's going to be a tough and fierce contest. Bonnie Yu, she doesn't give it up. Olivia Parker, but great work there from Lauren Hunter. Up and over and finds Bonnie Yu straight away. Bonnie Yu, well, she's filling up her cabinet with medals at the moment after the Australian team in Chengdu for the World Championships of Sixes, and then went to Canada and filled it up with a silver medal as well. So, and plenty of Australian players out here tonight, as Jess Morrison was over there, little grass monster, just tapping the ankle. And ball, Abby Burgess-Bryce, she'll get a push on that. And we've got and there's a card coming here, a push. That must have been in the other contest over there, so penalty was already on. And we hope that the cards get just put away a bit tonight. We want to see a really good contest where, you know, two teams get to battle it out and make it great spectacle with this fast-paced game that is sixes.
Let them play.
So, but the Salties with an opportunity first. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell down the back there to Green. Green over to Yu. Yu back up the top. Finds Tolve. Now to Mitchell. Tries the through pass to Yu. Yu, and she knows how to score it. And Yu gets the first one for, and they're putting a press on here. And that one could be picked off. It is picked off. Coming back the other way here from Lauren Tolve. Oh, good pressure there from the... a little one up and over, just set it up. Watts just gave the keeper there. Good work there from Parker. Ball comes back the other way. Down here now with Marley Wood. And now Jess Morrison, always good for a goal or two in a game, is Morrison. Now turns back on her left hand. Looks to move the ball up to Dinny. She's got great dancing feet, does Dinny. Booked on the bottom corner, pops it. And that one's just too much pressure. And they're questioning why there's a push there. That is going to be a penalty, Pete. Both teams with the penalty early.
Yeah, and I think the Salties probably didn't make the most of their man-up opportunities in the game I saw. But already today they're proving their strength in the defensive ride that they just did against the Seahawks.
I was speaking to you earlier, and after that game, and we did talk about the transition ball that they had, and they probably had some real good opportunities in that transition. But I like the fact of their pressure. They're going to let the goalie clear and lock everyone else off as Parker gets pressure straight away. Kicks it there to Izzy Jackson. Jackson now to Marley Wood. Inside, Carly Evans with a good save. And pops it up now. It's coming back with interest normally when it gets to Parker. Oh, another big save there from Carly Evans. Ball down. Great pick up off her toes there is Mitchell. And the pressure is too much there for Mitchell. She just passes it up there and finds Kate Hooper.
Hooper had 5 goals in the previous game, Tony.
And Leah Litchfield, well, she's coming from the Woodville Lacrosse Club. There's a few players in these two sides coming from Woodville. Yeah. As Liv Parker picks her teammate from her state league club off. And this is the thing, isn't it? You get to play with them for 15 games a year. As coming down here is Marley Wood. Another goal there, and Marley Wood gets it. Bonnie Yu gets a bit of a nudge in the back. But you're going to have to wear her very close as you see the pace from Bonnie Yu.
Penalty on the play.
And that should be just for a push. Which if they do score, gets wiped off. So we've seen those green cards. So 3 cards in the arsenal for the officials as Holly Plummer looks to step up, steps in, and ball is lost and giving them an opportunity to get it back here. There's no possession. Time clock runs out. That will be a possession. And I think we're going to see a green card here for a push, Pete. No, green card for a hold.
Yep. Yeah, whatever it was, there was nothing really in the play there, so you would expect nothing more than a green card.
And sitting in the box here, Seahawks, so they were going to play a 5-4. They'll have 5 attackers against 4 defenders, so always a good time to play lacrosse, Pete. We always liked as attackers playing power plays, didn't we, man-ups?
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all.
And I got to coach the great man here for a couple of years and won a couple of games literally off his knees as the ball is shot there from Ebony Norman. So Norman, and look at the lockdown here. So they've locked it down and Geordie Watts just needs to find someone. Bonnie Yu looks up and pressure on the keeper, and running away there is Taylor Voisey. Good movement there from Voisey. That's a definite plan from the Salties to run. Oh, Parker just couldn't quite take it. Now gets it and gets plenty of pressure from an Aussie teammate there in Bonnieu. And Asher May picks the ball up now. Back here and finds, oh, Parker just one off the grass. Little bit of precipitation on this grass, and you saw that skip off. And evens the scoring up, Pete.
Yep, 2 apiece.
As Hunter cuts through. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell up the top. Now finds Rooney. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell to Plummer. Plummer on the outer side there to Hunter. Hunter. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, that's a 7. That's Emma Green. Little nod of the head for the cut, but that's going to go over and back. And in this Sixers game, well, you need to keep the ball in your half while you've got your 30 seconds. Corey Rainey just lost the ball there, going too quick, and it came out of his stick because the ball wasn't travelling at the same velocity.
Great young player, Corey Rainey. She's from WA and has been really instrumental in some of the WA junior teams, as another shot goes straight to Carly Evans' stick there, but that's another save for her.
Jackson coming back the other way now. Ball fires, and that one there scores as Shannon Mitchell gets a transition goal. Watts looking for an outlet. Finds it. Oh, just comes off the stick, though, and stepped out of bounds. That will be a yellow ball as the ball came out of a green stick. Good pressure there from Marley Wood. And Marley Wood, she goes on with it. She looks like she wants to get into the game tonight, Wood. And goes again. Marley Wood gets massive pressure. Oh, there's some big checks there. As a ball into the middle. And good shot there. And
Danny Hadwin.
Danny Hadwin with that one.
Unlucky Carly Evans got a big piece of it.
So now the Salties. Well, we saw, as Mitchell just steps through, she just parted like the waves like Moses then.
Yeah, she was good in the other game too. A lot of good transition from Mitchell.
Oh, Jess Morrison shooting on her teammate out there at Glenelg, Carly Evans. They know each other pretty well. When you spend that many practices together, you get to know your teammates and where they shoot and how they shoot. And Bonnieu, well, she just shoots. So now ball down on the bottom left-hand side there with Kate Hooper. Hooper back over to Plummer. Plummer, nice little inside cut there from Tolvay. Back up here as getting through. Nice trail check there from Parker. Parker wears another one. And there's 4 seconds to go as the reset comes on. Great pick up there from Corey Rainey. Now she needs to find an open player. Does that there in Voisey. And now Voisey picked up by Lauren Tolvay. Voisey looking to just dip in and under, but not able to. Oh, nice move there, though, from Taylor Voisey. Just patience personified. Got down to about 7 seconds on the shot clock and used it all. So just trying, and this is the thing at the moment. The last cut, oh, that's a big up check. Just let them play, we said.
The old one hand.
And ball comes up, Parker. And there are pre-checks in this game if you are an old school player. Oh, Leah Litchfield just giving her teammate one. And that is quarter time, Peter Greenhouse. Well, that's what we want to see from a Sixers game. Plenty of contact, plenty of up and down the field. And what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, we've seen both types of lacrosse in that first quarter. We had a period where there was a lot of transition, and then also a lot of settled play as well. So, yeah, really exciting. 4 apiece, and you wouldn't expect anything else from these two teams.
And we might be about to maybe hear a word.
Well, it couldn't be any tighter here at Marden at quarter time. It's 4-all. I'm not going to make any expert commentary because I'm joined by Georgie Parker, Olympian hockey player and played lacrosse back in the day. Talk us through the first quarter, George.
Well, fast and electric, like we're expecting on this 6-on-6 Olympic format. This is what you can be expecting in LA. But Shannon Mitchell, wasn't she outstanding there, leading her Salties to get a couple on the scoreboard? But I think Carly Evans in the defence there, in the goals, I think she made some really, really great saves that kept the Salties in it a little bit, I think. So the Seahawks, 4-all. It's an exciting match.
It's anyone's game. Great job, girls. Make some noise for your players.
And there we go.
It's not too wet out here.
Beck Morse there doing our MC duties tonight and joined by Georgie Parker. She's been here all day. She's been watching the same game we've been watching, Pete. And stats for the quarter. Went through a bit of goal scorers, but we might go through them again.
Yeah, look, Marley Wood with 1, Olivia Parker 1, Taylor Voisey all sharing the love there with 3 goals apiece. Geordie Watts not making any saves in that quarter. And Ebony Norman 1, Shannon Mitchell 2, and Georgie Parker's all over it. 3 saves from Carly Evans, so really keeping her side in the game.
It is, but we're about to hit second quarter action. 3-all ball game. And this is the tightness that we need. I did say golden goal. I know it's early, Pete, but I did say golden goal.
You did?
Ball,
I've written it down.
Ball back in the middle. Bonnie Yu, she gets the ball again just like she did in the first quarter, and she goes quickly. Ball passed down to Mitchell. She's already got 2. Good interception there. Ball hits the deck. Ball to be won. Yu picks it up, tries to get around, gets inside, and Bonnie Yu scores and opens the scoring for the second term. But quick release here as Watts got the ball out of the cage and gave it to Morrison. Good trail check there. So not only is she doing it up the offensive end, she's doing it at the defensive end, but stepped out of bounds and allowed to play on is Tolve. So interesting there to pick the ball up with players around her. I'm pretty sure that you needed about 4 metres before you could restart, but not that I care. Keep the game flowing.
Absolutely.
So ball in the Salty stick there. And Ebony Norman already has 1. Finds Nikki Carson. Carson.
Shot clock running down.
Back up here to Hooper. Hooper looks to step inside.
Save.
Good save from Watts. That's a reset though. Back on the opposite side. Now they have another 30. So ball crossing over. Carson with the ball. Could have stepped in and let one go there. Decided not to. Now to Rooney. Back up the top. Finds Norman. Norman just gets monstered on the ground. And coming back the other way is Marley Wood. So good defence there from the Salties. And Geordie must have listened to you, Pete. Didn't have a save and said, okay, Pete, if that's what you want me to do.
Yep. Great foot save too. It was really good.
So ball here as Mar looks, and there we go. Great shot there from Marley Wood. And they bring it to a 4-all game. Oh, just walking past with nonchalance there is Hooper. And now ball is down with Litchfield to Hooper. Hooper kicks the ball over there to Riordanega. And now Plummer just settles it down, looks to get a pick on. Not there. Now Mitchell, she's made her way too easily into there, and she does it again. That's her hat trick for the night. They've got to speak about that, do they, in the Seahawks, because that's the 3rd time she's managed to get through that defence, Pete.
Yeah, they're just not communicating, calling the extra player when they need to, so something for the coaches to talk about later.
It is, because Shannon Mitchell, well, she'll keep adding them up if she has the opportunity. So ball here with Voisey, looks to come back on her left, now right. Good pressure as the shot clock is down to 5, 4, and just throws it to Evans. Evans pops it out here to Riordan, Aga, and she gets her motors on, steps inside and runs into defenders, and the ball comes out, and I thought she caused a fair bit of that contact herself, but deemed to be illegal there from the official. A hold. I thought with the twist in, she made the contact with the twist then, so she actually initiated the contact.
Yeah, I guess we are looking through players and we're a fair way away from the play, so officials would have seen something differently to us, mate.
They do, and they do a great job out here. So ball with Green. Down the back to you. You loves to drive this left-hand side and open players. That's going to be over and back, and if not, out of bounds. And Olivia Parker will pick it up on the outer side.
Just a little unforced errors have been cropping in all day as the teams go on. I think they'll get the hang of each other and know when to zig and when to zag.
So zagging indeed is Wood. Just trying to get in on her player. And now we find Parker up the top. Parker normally is a goal scorer. Finds Wood again. Great defense though. They're just sitting 4 up the top here. May looks to get inside and just crushing there. Is the defense. Good knockdown. You to pick the ball up. Great pressure and good pickup. Oh, gets one across the top of the stick to release the ball back towards Green. Green now, just misses. Luckily missed, but didn't miss her friendly fire in Parker coming past. As the two players just ran into each other coming out. And another save there for Evans.
Yeah, she's got her tally up to 5 now and really doing a great job.
As Mitchell gets shut down that time. Ball to be won on the ground. Now it is extracted there from Parker. Parker trying to use her long legs to get out of there, but Asha May, she does. Great forward pass. They can use her pace here. Wood looks to put it in and does. Great transition ball there from Marley Wood after some good defense down the other end. But in this game, it comes back as quickly as it goes down there as Hunter now picks the ball up to Litchfield. Back to Hunter. Hunter just trying to force her way in. Not there. Finds Rooney. Rooney looks for the over and back. Oh, great pick up there from Morrison. One-on-one with her teammate at Glenelg and just draws Carly Evans out. Good work there from the Seahawks. Just a little momentum here for them.
Yeah, they've got 2-goal lead now, so the Salties will want to stem that flow.
Well, Plummer passed the ball over, gets it back now. Ball on the bottom corner there with Chanel Riordanega, and now another turnover with Parker using the legs. She's got out in front of her player and decides to come out, just wiping the hand there. Might have got a check across the knuckles. Well, it's spelled with a K.
It is. Great intercept by Olivia Parker. Just read the play well and intercepted that pass from Riordanega.
Denny, she makes people miss. And another big save there from Evans. Looks up, looks at the outlet. Didn't quite make it. Hunter could work with this. Hunter looks in, good pressure. Great defensive pressure there from Taylor Voisey. But she's going to have a penalty here, is she? Oh, I thought that was it's going to be for a hold.
Yeah, maybe a hold.
Good pressure, though, in the defence.
Yeah.
I mean, she was, for all money there, Lauren Hunter was going one-on-one with the keeper.
Yep. And perhaps the...
and a timeout, sorry, Pete, charged to the Salties, so, yeah.
Yeah, just going to say Hunter should have, by all rights, had opportunity to go to the goal, but perhaps was held back.
Yeah, true, which is why the green card came out.
Correct.
And we were talking about cards earlier. There is, as I said, green card, if you are new to this and you are just starting to watch this Sixers game and the format, and you've been a traditionalist for, the last 40 years, 30 years, 20 years, you've just started playing, you've never seen it before in your life. When you see a green card, it's a 30-second releasable penalty, so if a goal is scored, the penalty's waived off. There is a 1-minute penalty, which is non-releasable, so they must sit for the whole 1 minute.
And that's the yellow card?
That is the yellow card. And then there's the red card. And that is for something, a major foul, really serious foul, effectively, and that'll be a 5-minute penalty, and you can no longer take any part in the game.
Yeah, look, I don't think we'll see too many of those for anything malicious, but the dangerous propulsion is one we've seen 3 times, I think, already, and that dangerous propulsion only in the women's version.
Yeah, and what Pete's talking about there is that if a defender is standing in front and the shooter has the obligation not to shoot when there's a player in front, if you hit them above the knees and literally do damage, and big damage, especially around the head area because they don't wear any gear here, you will get a 5-minute penalty for that. And ball now just tossed away there by the Salties.
No, we've had a number 13. I can't see.
Jess Morrison.
No, the official has called that tapped by a defender.
Oh, so we got a tip. So it'll be a reset. So that's a big call.
Big call.
So, oh, no, it doesn't reset. No reset on the tip. Oh, it does. Yep, that's right. It is a reset on the tip.
But the Salties really need to get a goal here. The Seahawks have had a bit of momentum.
So, ball comes back up the top. Looking to get in. Good save there from Watts from the shot there of Ebony Norman. But ball managed to knock it out of the stick of the keeper, or as it bobbled out of the stick, just flicked it up. And it comes back to Shannon Mitchell. Well, her last foray through the crease there got shut down. I'm sure she won't give that up and stop doing that all night as Emma Green. And good work there from Corey Rainey. So 2-on-1 opportunity. She can draw it now, pop it over. Oh, Wood just didn't quite pick it up. Still a 3-on-2 opportunity if they can get the ball as the Salties now. And she was looking for the white line. We've been playing east-west all day. Now we're playing north-south, so we're playing with the black lines. Morrison, and that could just be this little bit of rain here, Pete. Just starting to make it slippery.
Yeah,
Morrison gets it up check there.
The wet sticks also makes the stick handle the ball a bit different.
And we've got a flag on the play here, or a penalty. That is going to go on the Salties, I think. And I don't know where that, so that will be, we're just double checking that. And it's going to be man up here for the Seahawks. A yellow card there. I did not see the call, Pete.
No, I didn't either.
I saw the yellow card. So we know it's a 1-minute penalty.
There you go. We just been through that tutorial.
We have, and the ball is currently on the opposite side of the field, and they need to go and get it. And they've got another ball now as Nat Owens just retrieves that ball. Oh, look at that, through the legs for Nat Owens. And just gives it up over there.
Woman of many talents.
Yep, and look at Parker just trying to come down side. Nice cut inside as Morrison goes to shoot, and Carly Evans with another save. So they can shut down here. They're a player up, and now Mitchell, she breaks, and ball is coming down as Mitchell wears a little bit of contact. Ball, and that is going to be the half. It is half time here at the Marden Sports Complex. You are on the Australian Lacrosse Network. You are watching the 2025 Major League Sixes here. The Brisbane Salties up against the Sydney Seahawks, and Pete, good first half of lacrosse.
Yeah, both teams really grabbing the ball by the horns at certain points.
Half time here at Marden, the Sydney Seahawks inching ahead from the Brisbane Salties, 7-6. It's getting wetter out here. Tough conditions for the girls. I've got Hockey-Roo. Georgie Parker, what do you make of that second quarter?
Well, how good were the Sydney Seahawks there? Obviously just that slight margin ahead here, but Carly Evans in goal was absolutely enormous. We spoke about her at quarter time, but I'm going to speak about her again because I've counted 6 saves to her. So she has been absolutely keeping her team in this one. So I'm really looking forward to the next half. I'm looking forward to this end-to-end lacrosse because it's been really exciting so far.
And now you can see our faces now. We've lifted the umbrella. All right, we're heading into a very tightly poised second half here at Marden in the wet. Big round of applause for the girls. And thank you to those who are braving out in the stands and not up having hot chips at the kiosk. I see you. I appreciate you guys in the stands.
And great to have Beck Morse and Georgie Parker here. Goal scorers, Pete, and then we'll go through the first half.
Yeah, I've got Marley Wood with 3, Olivia Parker with 1, Taylor Voisey 1, Jess Morrison with 1 for the Sydney Seahawks, making 7. And for Brisbane, I've got Ebony Norman 1, Shannon Mitchell with 3, Bonnie Yu with 2, and that to me makes
6.
6.
So you are all over it, Pete, and that's why you're the best in the business. And don't ask him to add up without a calculator. What do you do for a job?
I install security cameras.
Yeah. Oh, don't ask him what he used to do for a job. Something with numbers.
I don't have my laptop out. It's a bit wet.
I mean, understandable, mate. Yeah. You don't want to get those computers wet.
No.
Good first half of Lacrosse, though. And again, I thought this game would be close. I just had a feeling in my bones. It could have been the cold weather and the water, but I thought it would be close. We are there at half time. Both teams have had opportunities to really put a margin in this game. Carly in the cage has been amazing. I think Geordie's only had a couple of saves, but Carly's probably had 6 or 7.
Yep, seven saves for Carly Evans.
Yeah,
by my count.
so second half, they stopped that full court press once the goal was scored from the Seahawks. So maybe just not able to run that out with the fitness.
Yeah, and it is their second game, and they really didn't play that long ago either. So maybe they are just getting a bit of fatigue set in. The break between games as well can really play havoc with the body.
And I think this rain, you just saw it there late in that quarter, as it does come down here. And you may not pick it up necessarily on the screens, but just that ball in these women's sticks. If you've ever held a women's lacrosse stick, it is like a tennis racket, effectively. There's no pocket in it. And they are literally having to cradle it, unlike the men who don't ever cheat and have pockets too big that they could fit 3 balls in. And then they blame the rain because it bags out.
That's right.
But these girls, their skill set is immense, and especially when it gets a little bit, the ball gets a little bit wet here.
I've been really impressed with how physical they are, and they're actually holding the ball really well. Well, like you say, the pockets are much shallower than the men's, but they're still really holding that ball super well, and they're physical, which what they need. This is what they need. This is how they need to play if they're going to compete on the international stage.
So they were in penalty here, the Salties, and the ball was down in the defensive end, so that's where the ball will start. And just getting set up here, and Jess Morrison opens up in the middle. She's all by herself, and her Australian teammate there in Liv Parker uses her, and now ball into the offensive end, and there we go. That's the way the Seahawks would have wanted to start. Emma Brown with the goal, but it is a power play goal, and Bonnie Yu. I just love watching Bonnie Yu play, Pete.
Super exciting.
Goes at 100% every time.
Yep, I watched her a bit as the shot.
Oh, tink off the bar. I reckon there was a foot onto a bar then. And we're going to have a penalty here for a push, are we? Jess Morrison gets a push call. So might have been a little foot onto the bar and just able to recover. But the push on the shot, which is what caused the ire of the official. And now they're going to be in a even position here, as they were already a man down, or a power play. So 4-on-4, a little bit more space for the two teams to work. I would suggest that the Salties penalty now will release first, so that at some point they're going to be in a 5-on-4 situation. As it just comes down the outer side, back to Yu. Bonnie Yu looks up. Now they're in a power play situation. So 5-on-4 as Emma Green looks to step in. And good shut down there and great defense, but that opens up one up the top. Looks to rotate around. Good save again from Watts. Come off the foot. That's going to be a reset and 30 seconds. So another opportunity here for the Salties. And just like the men, is this fresh water going to affect the Salties, mate? They're used to swimming in salt water.
Yeah, there's a lot of sea creatures as the mascots, but yeah, I think the Salties will come back. They're going to come back strong.
I've never seen a Seahawk afraid of water. So the Salties in fresh water, who knows? Oh, Mitchell. Oh, Watts got a massive piece of it. But just couldn't bring it down, and it pops off the stick and into the goals. Yeah, and that's one against the grain, isn't it?
Yeah, unlucky Geordie Watts there.
And fires up and over. So another quick turnover here and another opportunity. 2-goal turnarounds here These are the ones that do hurt sometimes. And especially when you get a big piece of a ball like that and it goes off the stick and goes in.
You see it a lot in this format where you'll see teams just get on runs of 2, 3, 4. And the Salties are on that run at the moment.
So Hooper comes around the right-hand corner and tosses it. And there's another unforced error. Over and back. So Wood, she doesn't want to pick that ball up and then step out of bounds. She does a good job. So Marley Wood now has the ball in offense as we see substitutes come on. Looks over. Oh, great cut there from Jackson. That was a really good cut. Strong hold again in this weather. Ball coming out. Watts comes out the cage. Picks the ball up. Great job there from the keeper. Looks back up. Oh, it's turned over. Hunter. She's got an open net. Ball and comes back with interest there from Hooper. Just unlucky. Didn't hit the outlet. And now Asha May will run the ball out of defense for the Seahawks.
2 goals apiece for this quarter, Tony.
And that's hit the keeper, so that'll be a reset. So they have another 30 seconds, but toss the ball away straight away. Good pressure there as Rainey now picks the ball up. She's going to be met by, oh, nice duck there from Holly Dinny. And now Ash May looks inside. Oh, runs into a brick wall that's called Holly Plummer. And we're going to... and we've got a penalty here, I believe. Can't see the card colour. Green. Interference call. Okay. I tell you what, though. You'd take that if you're a coach.
Yeah, look, that was good, solid defence. I actually think... If it was the play I saw, the player turned into the defender.
Into the defender. Anyway, the official has the call and now comes back over here to Wood. So power play situation and that ball's just getting slippery out there. Ball is on the deck. Morrison up against Hunter. Hunter wins today and now fires the ball up. These are the ones you got to watch because if it turns over in the middle of the field and now they got numbers. So there's 3 on 2 here as Plummer gets down. Good save there from Watts. No angle in the end. And now opportunity. Oh, I don't know where that's gone. You can see the wet stick. And it's really causing trouble because Geordie saw her teammate there down the field in Jess Morrison. But these water does strange things to sticks, Pete.
It does, mate. It does. A lot of bagging out.
So ball back up the top. She's already got 3, and that one's up and over. That'll be a Seahawks ball. And Geordie just practicing that throw again. As Taylor Voisey, who made the All-Star team for Lacrosse South Australia this year in the State League. And a good young defender coming through. As Parker looks back down, fires. Abby Burgess-Bryce gets on the board. And Evans has to pull that one out of the net. That one's well in the back of the net. And Evans...
You almost had to put a hard hat on for that one.
I was going to say, almost needed some medical equipment to extract it out of the back of the net. And ball is on the ground. You can just see this rain is starting to cause a little bit of error with the cross. And that is the stick. If... you are just watching for the first time and steps inside are just allowed to get in. Good defense. And again, Parker picks up, looks up. Great take there. And up check there. But gives it away now over there to Asha May. Asha May controlled that really well. And now to Rainey. Rainey looks to give it back to Parker. Parker looks to go one way and the other. And Parker goes high. And just gives the cookie jar a rattle up the top shelf. And now comes back. So Parker doing a great job there, trying to keep her up there for the 10 seconds. 10 seconds to clear this ball in this game. You get 40 seconds as a whole. As comes around, loses the ball. So here's another opportunity for the teams to pick it up. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. That's just a... contest. The ball is going to run out and shot clock runs out as she throws the ball away and they'll have to come and get a ball from the sideline here And Holly Dinny says, I love the way that they've lined them all up here, so I don't have to chase that one.
Seahawks starting to run away with it, Tony. They're getting a bit of a buffer. Now 3 goals in front.
But anything can happen in this game, Pete. Couple of good saves, couple of turnovers, couple of penalties. And ball back up the top. So now Evans gets another one from Rainey.
Rainey just stepping in, and really good change of playing there from Rainey.
So Hunter brings the ball in. Has Leah Litchfield. Now here over to Lauren Tolvay. Tolvay back to Riordanega. And tries to drive there, Hunter. Gets good pressure there from Jess Morrison. Ball nearly picked off out the back there. On this corner here is Tolvay. Tolvay back up the top. Riordanega. Can they shut it down for another one? No shot on the clock and throws it away. So that's 2 really good defensive efforts there from the Seahawks, letting that shot clock expire, even though Plummer did have the shot. She was just literally getting rid of it.
Yeah, really, I've been watching the Salties, and they're just not moving off the ball as much as they have in the previous games.
And that hits a teammate out the back. You've got to be careful when you hit your own teammate as well in this game. Voisey, good save there from Evans. Another one. Now ball is down on the deck. And Leah Litchfield getting plenty of pressure coming through here is Voisey. Voisey looks to go as good defense there. And you're going to have to be good there. And that is 3/4 time, Pete. That came very quickly. And we are going to hear from our hosts out there for this evening in Beck Morse and Georgie Parker.
3/4 time here at Marden, and the Seahawks have extended their lead over the Salties. Oh, and one more. 12-8 here at 3/4 time. Georgie Parker is with me. What's your recap of that quarter, George?
Well, they really jumped out there, didn't they, the Seagulls, particularly in the last few minutes of their, when you're getting that fatigue, particularly in these faster formats. So the Seagulls really capitalised on that. And it's leading by some of the really experienced player, Marley Wood. She's got 3 goals, although they came in the first half. Shannon Mitchell as well over from the other side, really trying to keep her team in the Salties. But really exciting stuff. Olivia Parker's been outstanding as well. So the Seahawks doing everything they can to keep these Salties at bay.
Can the Salties turn it around in the last quarter, do you reckon, given how it's been going?
I don't think so, but anything can happen in this 6-on-6 format. It opens right up, particularly as you start getting tired. So the Salties, they're a team that can score, so hopefully they can make a match of it.
All right, as we head into the last quarter, sorry, George, stay under here. Stay dry out there, but it's tough for the girls out here, so keep the noise coming from the grandstands. I know they really appreciate it as we head into the final quarter here at Marden.
Beck Morse, Georgie Parker, Peter Greenhouse, good quarter for the Seahawks.
Great quarter for the Seahawks, 4-2 in that quarter in favour of them. So, yeah, as you heard, the score now 12-8. And making it really hard for the Salties to have to fight back. They can do it, and anything can happen in sixes. We've seen it before. But, yeah, great quarter by the Seahawks.
Again, like their men earlier, I just don't think they're good in the fresh water, Pete, the Salties.
Could be. Yeah, that could be it. I don't have an answer to that.
But what we do have is 8 minutes left of this contest, and we will have an exclamation point on the score at the end of that. Back into the centre goes Parker and Hunter. And if they really need to win this ball here, do the Salties and get that first one on the board and start that momentum change. So Hunter, Parker getting set. Centre draw. Goes up, goes down. Ball to be won. Ball picked up. Parker picks the ball up. Goes the other way now and just tries to, looks down to Morrison. Morrison steps inside. Morrison fires and goes wide. And I thought that came off the keeper then. I actually at first thought, but Carly Evans is going no, so that may be a miss. And that's going to be a penalty there, is it? As she gets a little foot tap there. Should have been an interference call.
Need to hurry up, though, because the shot clock hasn't stopped for that.
So 10 seconds left. They need to keep him out. Up and over. She'll go to the cage. You need to shut down the space. Ball on the outer side. And they're going to get the shot clock shut down again as Mitchell drops the ball and just passes it away. That's 3, I'll say, in a row now where the Seahawks have shut down that defence.
Yeah, they've really stopped their offensive threats. They're trying to do isolations, and if they're not isolating, they're waiting for cutters that aren't coming.
Stepping through is Rainey. Rainey looks to drive down this right-hand side. Now takes the ball down through X. Kicks it there. Looks inside. Oh, great take. Good save again there from Carly Evans. And we're going to have a penalty here. Might be a hold there on Bonnie. And it is a green card for a hold. So not only is it going from bad for worse, they have an opportunity here in a power play here for the Seahawks against the Salties.
Yeah, Jess Morrison getting all tangled up, but that save for Carly Evans takes her tally to 10.
She's been big in this game, and you can imagine if she's only made 50% of them, this game would be over and well and done. As Morrison, and another one is on cue, and now up and over, pops it over there. Litchfield just runs into the defence there of Morrison. There's another player coming behind her, and a good carry there from a young player in Leah Litchfield.
Cool under pressure, Leah Litchfield. Really like the way she plays her lacrosse.
But again, what they've done is managed to shut out the offensive 4A. They've got 8 seconds. Hunter needs to come in. There's a penalty on the play here. And they're just going to waste the time here. And can't come in, but penalty on the play. So that's why they held it. And we have a hold, 30 seconds.
Oh, look, I understand why you hold because you get a penalty, but why not have the shot? Like there was cutters there. They're just not making. They're not taking those risks that they were taking in the game previous.
Well, as you say, if they take the shot and score, well, the penalty gets wiped off, but you get a goal anyway. If they don't and they shoot and they miss, they get the ball back. So why not have a crack?
Yeah,
it's a
100%.
free. It's a free shot.
Yeah.
So opportunity here with the full 30 on the board. Ball goes over there to Hooper. Hooper now back there to Tolve. Looks back up at the top. Looks on the bottom corner. And that's in the back of the cage. But picked up there. Comes off a green stick. And gets picked up. And they get a reset on that. As that hit the back of the cage. So that's probably a good play. Take it down to X and throw it in the back of the cage.
Just thinking the same thing.
And good shot there from Bonnie. And outlet was there to be had, and they just didn't see it quick enough as Abby Burgess-Bryce. And now the ball pressure comes on. Ball to be won, and it is won. And it's coming back the way of the Salties through Ebony Norman. So here's a little bit of momentum. Looks up, and another goal there from Kate Hooper. And Geordie now finds Abby Burgess-Bryce. So just in the blink of an eye, they decrease the lead by 2, Pete.
And that's what the Salties are good at. They actually did their ride a lot harder, which is what I'm used to seeing in the other.
Oh, Wood! Sorry to cut you there. Marley Wood just shooting bullets up the top shelf.
No, very good. Happy for you to cut me off for that, mate.
So Plummer runs into her defender. Ball comes up the back here to Norman. Norman back up to Mitchell. Can she do what she's done? No, she looks into Hunter. And Hunter finds herself on the crease. 1-on-1 with the keeper. And another goal. And now the Seahawks will bring it into offense. Kicks it to Corey Rainey. Rainey looking to get up and under her player. Fires. And that one's up and over. And tip off the stick. So that'll be a reset. And another full 30 here for the Seahawks as Carly Evans definitely got a piece of that one.
12 saves for Carly Evans.
You're happy with that as a goalkeeper, aren't you?
Yep.
So, but just looking to run and shot comes there from Lily Maros. Haven't called her. That'll be a reset again. So they can do it again now. Holly Dinny. Back up. Ball comes over to Corey Rainey. Now here to Dinny. You'd love to see her sweep on this left-hand side. And ball comes up to Ash May. Gets plenty of pressure from Hunter. Oh, nice bit of a swipe, but it keeps going in. Does. Good save again from the keeper. Ball on the deck. Picked up there. Picked up. Backhand. Another save from the keeper. She's doing her best. Now an outlet coming back the other way. One against the grain. Mitchell gets pressure. Oh, Ball goes in, and Mitchell, that's fourth for the night, I reckon.
Where are we looking? Yep, fifth.
Fifth for the night, so she gets a bag full. And we're back to a one-goal game, I reckon.
Yep, 1 goal in the game, Tone. So your golden goal's looking good so far.
Rainey and Evans with another save.
She's now up to 16 saves.
So opportunity here as pressure comes on there from Lily Maros. On Emma Green. Ball lost down the back. Ball to be won. Oh, Bonnie Hughes, she picks it up. And good save there on the doorstep there from Geordie Watts. Pushes the ball out, looks up, fires it up. Great outlet there. Finds Danny Hadwin. And a timeout here being asked for the Seahawks. And couldn't be that much to go in this game. 2 minutes and 15 we're hearing, Pete. And a good timeout there from the Sydney Seahawks. Get to have 20 seconds on the shot clock and a good chat about what they want to do offensively.
Yeah, well, they're now only 1 goal in front, and the Salties have got all the momentum, so really good time to call that timeout. Just settle the girls down, talk to them about what they do for the next 20 seconds, and then how they're going to go back and play D.
And Carly Evans, absolutely massive in the cage in this last quarter. I reckon she had about 6 saves there in about, I don't know, I would say a minute and a half. Everything she got shot near her. And she has the ability to do that. That's why she was an Australian keeper.
Exactly, and I was actually quite surprised that she wasn't picked up by one of these teams, because last year she was great, and I'm really pleased to see that she's found her way back into a team.
And maybe just something to show. If she got an all-star in her and then says, well, that you don't want to pick me, you know, you don't get rid of an all-star next year, which then makes it harder for someone to come back in.
Yeah, well, she's really putting her best foot forward because she was great in the previous game too.
So here we go. The coaching staff here for the Seahawks. Call the timeout. Let's see what they've drawn up. Abby Burgess-Price looks to go against Leah Litchfield, and now does. Gets up and around. Pick comes in. Looks to roll. Needs to get it up. Looks to fire. Now they need to get a good shot off here. Good pressure. Fires back up. Burgess-Price. And throws it away.
So really good by the Salties. They're back to their good defensive ways, making me look a bit better that I actually know what I'm talking about, because they've been not so good. But hopefully, I think they are going to come back.
And there we go. That ties it up with under 2 minutes to go. And the Seahawks, they've been kept scoreless almost in this quarter.
Yeah, 1 goal. Just the 1 goal to the Seahawks.
So it's been all the Salties. The rain stopped and Morrison copped a big body. So good work there from the Salties. Good work from Hunter. Hunter wears one across the head. And we're going to see a card here. So now they've just evened it up. And a yellow card on Jess Morrison, on Lauren Hunter. And now they have a power play situation with a minute and a half to go. Can they put their foot in front, Pete?
Maybe my Salties by 5's looking good, Tone.
Well, it's even at the moment. You never know.
No,
I'm looking at my golden goal at the moment.
Oh, just how good is Lacrosse, though? Like, this game's just as exciting as everything else we've been watching today.
It is indeed. So ball back up the top. Power play, looking to rotate. Good shutdown. That got a big piece of the stick. And it goes out of bounds. I tell you what, holding the ponytail as well.
I thought Marley would lost half her ponytail in that.
Yep, needs to watch the
good job
sideline here. And looks to get through there as stepped on the field. Great work there defensively.
Bonnie, you really good, strong against
and
Olivia.
Pressure, great pressure coming back the other way. And we've got a player down. That was just a good contest.
I didn't quite see what happened.
She ran around. They both ran into each other.
Yeah. It was another one of those ones, right, where the attackers actually ran into the defender, I think. And because the person with the ball's come off second best, they've called the penalty.
Yeah, that's a personal foul for a minute. So now they're 2 down. So they're playing a 5-3 zone down here, are the Seahawks. And a timeout to Gav Levy. He wants to draw something up to put this out of contention.
Yeah, well, being
Penalties. Keep out of the box, Pete.
stay out of the box. That's it. So what are we looking at? 13, 1, 2, 3. So we're all tied up, 13 apiece. The Salties in a great.
So 45 to go in the game. Sorry, so they're going to have an opportunity here, the Seahawks, whatever happens.
And I would be thinking you're using up the clock. You're taking all 30 seconds because I'm pretty sure there's a reset.
It's a 15-second. There'll be a 15-second difference if they use the whole clock up.
Yep. So they get the goal, which is what all this comes down to the goal, or you go to golden goal. So I would be chewing up the clock, using the whole 30, and then all the pressure's on the Seahawks.
But then even in golden goal, they'll be down for 15 seconds, the Seahawks, because effectively 45 left in the game, a minute penalty. So there'll be a 15-second differential in that one. So here we go. Last 45 seconds of this contest. Who is going to be the game winner, or who is going to be the hero that saves it? 3 zone, down the back. Bonnie Yu is a shooter. Ball back up the top. Ball to be shot. Oh, Watts with a big save. It's gone off her and out of bounds. 1 penalty released. But they get a fresh 30, so they can have the last shot here, Pete, and put a nail in the coffin right on the siren. Ball now, back up the top. Still in a power play. Mitchell tries to get through, loses the ball. Opportunity here for the Seahawks. Seahawks get through. Can they go? Voisey with the ball. Opens out. Morrison looks up. Gets pressure there. Ball to be won. Flicks off a yellow stick. And that is going green. And limited time. 2 seconds left. And need a shot. As no, we're going to golden goal. I had it early.
You called it, Tone.
And why wouldn't you put big games on late?
Oh. Really?
Who's up? Okay, so we got 13-12, the Seahawks up. I could have sworn that was all, Pete. All right, well, I don't get my golden goal. I'm going to go and sulk.
Well, my history at scoring is average at best, but wow. Oh, I was excited for golden goal, but hey, what a great game, and the Seahawks end up winning by the 1.
By the 1. Congratulations to the Seahawks.
Well done, the Seahawks. So all the pressure was on the Salties
there. There goes my golden goal. Anyway, you know what? Lacrosse is a winner there. That was a great game of lacrosse.
It really was.
And again, a big save right at the end there in a 3 zone from Watts.
Yep.
That goes in. They are going to golden goal.
Yes, that was her 7th save for the night.
And probably none more pivotal than that one.
Oh, no. Under a lot of pressure, scoreboard pressure, time pressure, and she came up big with the save.
She did indeed. Well, we're about to have another game on here as well, so we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you to everyone that's involved with the Australian Lacrosse Network for being able to bring this to you. Peter Greenhouse, it's been good. We've got an interview over here with Beck Morse. We'll listen in to that one.
Well, the Seahawks did it, beating the Salties 13-12. A bit of a last-minute surge there. I've got Olivia Parker. I know there are a few fans in the stands for our home girl, Olivia. How'd you like that game?
That was really fast, and I'm just so proud of the girls. They played so connected, and yeah, we really just kept composed in that last quarter, and I'm so proud of them. And Salties really took it to us in that last quarter. Like, well done, guys. Way to push hard.
And you lost your earlier match. How good was it to get some redemption?
I couldn't lose by another goal again. I was like, not again today. It was so good. It felt amazing, and I'm so proud of these girls because, yeah, they deserve that win.
And I asked you how many goals you got, and you were like, I think 3. There's so many, you just lose track. But well played, incredible, pretty wet conditions out here. And how do you love playing in the Major League Sixes, the pace of it?
Honestly, Lacrosse Australia has done such a great job tonight. It's amazing. This tournament is so fun to play in, and to play on home turf is so great. And yeah, couldn't be more grateful for it.
Big round of applause for Olivia Parker from the Seahawks.
Shout out to my nieces. I just want to shout out to my 2 nieces that are out here very late, Isla and Pippa. Hi, guys.
All right, we're making way for the men on at 8:45. We've got the Adelaide Red Bellies taking on the Perth Manta Rays.
And we thank Beck Morse there. Pete, we're going to wrap it up here. We've got another game to go to, as Beck just said then. The Perth Manta Rays versus the Adelaide Red Bellies. Thanks for commentating this one. We've got another one coming up. Looking forward to that.
I am looking forward to it just as much as you are.
Absolutely. Well, Seahawks run out winners. I don't get my golden goal. Maybe the next one here. Stay tuned to the Australian Lacrosse Network. My name's been Tony Watson. Until the sticks are swinging, we'll see you soon.